Welcome to this video on Ruskin Bond's The Thief's Story. We'll explore the key characters, the setting, and how the foundation of trust is built within the narrative. In this video, we will identify the traits of our protagonist and antagonist, analyze the setting of their first meeting at a wrestling match, and explain how trust develops between these two contrasting figures. Let's review some key vocabulary. Flattery is the use of excessive, insincere praise to further one's interests. Grunting refers to making low, guttural sounds, often during physical exertion. And appeals are earnest or urgent requests made to someone's emotions or sense of justice. This video summarizes the story of Hari Singh, a 15-year-old thief who encounters Anil, a trusting writer. While Hari initially plans to rob Anil, he is moved by Anil's kindness and educational support. This internal conflict leads to a life-changing decision regarding honesty. The story's hook questions whether trust can be a weapon. Hari Singh views a trusting individual as a tempting target, believing their lack of suspicion makes them easier to exploit. Our story begins with this calculated perspective. The narrative begins at a wrestling match. Anil is a simple, easygoing 25-year-old, while Hari is a young but experienced thief. Hari uses flattery to gain Anil's confidence, hoping to exploit the writer's trusting nature. When Hari asks for work, they reach an agreement. If Hari can cook, Anil will provide food. In reality, Hari lies about his cooking skills, but when the first meal proves inedible, Anil simply laughs and offers to teach him, showing remarkable kindness instead of anger. Listen to the audio provided to answer these questions. What does Anil promise to teach Hari? What comes after sentences? Why does he want to teach him to read and write? And when will they start? Check your answers. Anil plans to teach Hari to write his name and add numbers. He does this because he believes education is vital for improving one's life. Lessons are set to begin the following morning after grocery shopping. We see a stark contrast between the characters. Anil is a trusting, irregular earning writer who is often careless with money. Conversely, Hari is a calculating thief who views Anil strictly as a target, though he admits to enjoying working for him. Even daily, Hari steals small amounts from the grocery money. Anil seems aware of this, yet remains indifferent. This establishes a foundation of trust, as Anil even provides Hari with the key to his home, granting him complete freedom. Consider this. By giving a thief the keys to his home and offering an education, is Anil being kind and simple, or is he being careless and foolish? You might argue that Anil's trust is a conscious choice to see the best in Hari. By giving him the key, he removes social barriers. He clearly believes that education and responsibility are more effective for reform than punishment. In this final section, we look at the climax of The Thief's Story, focusing on the themes of temptation and the potential for moral reform. By the end of this video, you will be able to analyze the psychological conflict Hari faces during the theft, evaluate the role of education in moral reform, and examine how Anil's silent forgiveness facilitates Hari's transformation. Let's review our progress. Think back to Hari Singh's observations of Anil's habits, how the daily theft manifested during his work, and the specific skill Anil was teaching Hari that ultimately proved most valuable. Here are the answers. Anil was a struggling writer whose income was irregular. Hari made a small profit of about ₹1 a day on supplies. The valuable skill Anil taught was literacy and numeracy, reading, writing, and arithmetic. The turning point comes when Anil earns 600 rupees. Hari, driven by old habits, steals the money from under the mattress. He justifies his actions by telling himself that Anil would have wasted it anyway, a classic example of rationalization. At the railway station, Hari experiences a profound conflict. He realizes that stealing from a man who trusted him so completely is both painful and shallow. He understands that Anil's offer to teach him is worth far more than the stolen cash. Listen to the audio segment regarding Hari's reflection on the platform. Then consider these questions. What was his view on friends? What did he expect to see on Anil's face? What was more valuable than the money? And where did he go next? Check your answers. Hari felt friends were often more trouble than they were worth. He expected to see sadness on Anil's face, not anger. He realized the path to becoming a respected man was the true value, and he returned to Anil's house. This illustrates the conflict between temporary wealth and long-term education. While the stolen rupees offered only survival and constant fear, education provided a connection to society, personal respect, and the potential for a new life. Hari returns the money under the mattress. The next morning, Anil gives him a 50 rupee note that is still wet from the rain. They both know what happened, yet they never speak of it. Anil's silence is an act of profound kindness. Consider this. Why would Anil not involve the police, even after realizing the money had been stolen and then returned by the person he trusted? Anil likely chose not to involve the police because he recognized Hari's change of heart. He valued human potential over the cash, demonstrating that forgiveness and trust can be powerful tools for fostering genuine moral reform. In summary, the story highlights three major themes: the power of kindness in transformation, the importance of innate human goodness, and the realization that education builds a lasting future, unlike the temporary nature of theft. Thank you for watching this breakdown of The Thief's Story. We hope you enjoyed these insights into the characters and themes.